Hello everyone, hello and welcome to XCOM Enemy Within. This dramatic intro has been brought to you by me, TrixterCat. So hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the next Let's Play, which is of course XCOM Enemy Within. I already made one episode of this, episode 0, where I told you that if you want your names on the soldiers that we are going to command, then you can do so. Of course you can still do it on later episodes, but go see that episode for now if you want to name soldiers. But this is about the game itself. So XCOM Enemy Within is a strategy game where you control humanity as we are invaded by aliens, and of course we then need to get rid of these invading aliens, and we are the commander of XCOM, which is this military organization. But enough about that, let's get started. I'm going to be playing on normal difficulty. I have beaten this game on classic. I have not beaten it on impossible. The reason why I'm going to be playing on normal is because I find it more enjoyable. Classic, sure, it has its own charm, but I'm trying to do a let's play here, so I don't want to get too frustrated by aliens being way nastier than I want them to be. Advanced options. Yes, we are not going to be playing on Iron Man, which means that you can't save the game and then load those saves. If you're playing on Iron Man, you only have one save that is updated automatically as you progress through the game. So basically, if you do something, if you mess up something, you have to live with the consequences. But, well, first of all, I don't necessarily like that, and second of all, because this is a let's play, I don't want to make 20 episodes and then the game bugs out and I have to start from again. I don't want that to happen, so that's why I'm not putting Iron Man on. Because the game has a few bugs. I don't think I have ever had a bug that has corrupted a save file or anything, but just to make sure that there's absolutely no chance of anything like that to happen, I'm not going to be playing on Iron Man. I will, however, try my best not to save scum. So you know, I'm trying to play with Iron Man on, as if Iron Man was on. And we don't need the tutorials, because I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know, hopefully. I am, however, going to put on some second wave options, which change the rules of the game. Since I have beaten this game quite many times already, I like to play with these second wave options on to make the game a little bit different. Also, I think some of these just make the game more fun. Damage roulette. Weapons have a much wider range of damage. This one is something that I don't like. I'd like there to be some consistency on the damage that you do, because this, I think normally if you have a weapon and it does damage, let's say that it does 100% damage, without damage roulette on, I think it can vary between 50% and 150%. So if you have 4 damage in a weapon, it can do 2 to 6, I think. I'm not exactly sure about the numbers, but somewhere along those lines. If you put damage roulette on, then it can do like 0 to 8 damage. That's probably not the right numbers, but still it can vary a lot, and it's really disheartening when you shoot an alien with your assault rifle and it does 1 damage. It's like the same amount a pistol does. So I don't like this one. I like this one. The funding offered by individual council members is randomized. I mean, it probably makes the game a little bit easier, I think. I think generally the nations have slightly more money than in a normal game, but yeah, I don't think it changes that much. It's a fun little twist. Because if you always have same amount of money available in same countries, you probably want to take those countries always first. Or council members. So this makes it varies what countries you want to pick first to support with your XCOM organization. Rookies will have random stunting stats. I'm going to pick this one. Again, I think this makes the game a little bit easier because you can have absolute beasts if you roll well enough. You can have guys that run faster than normally, they have excellent aim and really strong will. I think there can even be variance in your health, like you can have a little bit more health than normal. I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, obviously if you pick this one and then you just purchase lots of new soldiers and pick the best from those, you will have better soldiers than you would have a normal game. However, how I am going to do this is I'm going to take this option and I'm going to use my soldiers in the order they are listed in my barracks. I'm not going to choose who's the best. I'm not going to check out who has low aim and who has good aim, and no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go through everyone in order, and if they suck, then they suck, and I have to live with it. If they are great, then yes, I have some good soldiers. As a soldier is promoted, their stats will increase randomly. Again, I kind of like this. This can only affect how much aim and willpower you get. I don't think it can change anything else. So, you know, I don't think this really affects that much. But I'm going to put it on, just because. Training roulette. Each soldier's training tree will be mostly randomly generated, does not apply to mech troopers. So, whenever your soldier goes to a mission and gets enough experience points, they level up and they can choose a skill. There's 4 classes plus the mech trooper, and those 4 classes have their training trees or their skill trees randomized somewhat. They will the skills that are specific to a class will not be randomized. So, for instance, an assault cannot have sniper skills, but there's a quite big pool of skills that the game can choose from when it randomizes the skills that it can randomize. And I like this because I don't think it makes the game easier or harder. It can make it easier, of course, if you draw really well, but if you have just the normal skill trees, then I think there's always the certain skills that you want to take on each class. Assaults always want to take lightning reflexes so that they can run, and rapid fire so that they can shoot twice, and so on and so forth. But with this, you don't always have the clear option, like, what am I going to take? I have a support class. I might not get any support skills. Oh, of course you get some, but you might not get the ones that you want, and then you have to deal with what you get and hope that somebody gets the ability to heal more with a healing kit. Loading a save game will reset the random number seed. I don't care about that because I will try. I won't be save scumming that much, hopefully. Red Fog. Any wounds taken in combat will degrade a soldier's stats for the mission. I don't really like this. This certainly makes the game a lot harder, because if you get hit, then you won't be as good hitting the enemies back. So I'm not going to be taking this one. Absolutely critical. A flanking shot will guarantee a critical hit. It would be nice, but the problem with this is that this also applies to the aliens, and the aliens sometimes just decide that we are going to run there and shoot you, and then you die, and I don't want that. So I'm not going to take this one either. The secret of psionics can only be learned by interrogating a psionic alien. I am going to take that one, because it makes sense. You need to have a live alien that gives you psionic abilities. You can't just dissect a corpse and say, hey, this is how we do it. So yeah, I'm going to put that on. Marathon, the game takes considerable longer to complete. No, I'm doing a let's play. I don't want to be here for the next 5 years. A country will offer less funding as its panic increases. I don't like that. And I think actually what it doesn't mention here is if the country has no panic, you actually get more money than normally. But if the panic increases a lot, then you gain nothing. And that makes the game a lot harder. So yeah, I don't like that. High stakes. The rewards granted for stopping alien abductions are randomized. Yes. I want that. Because it can make interesting choices again. A quick example is that you need certain amount of engineers to build certain buildings. And if you play without high stakes, then the first mission can never ever give you enough engineers to build a important building. So you always need to wait for it. But with this, it can give you enough engineers to build that building if you are lucky. Or you can get absolute crap as rewards. So yeah, there's also the unfortunate thing that if you manage to make a save just before the abductions, you can keep reloading that save and it will randomly generate those rewards always, every time. And hopefully I will not accidentally do that. I will not do it purposefully, but hopefully I will not do it accidentally either. The cost of satellites increases with every one that is built. This is absolutely terrible. Don't take it. Because it makes the satellites incredibly expensive after few one that you have built. This is terrible in my opinion. More than human, the psionic gift is extremely rare. Yes. Because then I have to test everyone and hope that I have someone, and if I don't, then I have to get more troops. So yes. Ichichika tentacles. I don't like this. I'm not going to take it. Usually when you spot aliens, they just run and hide, but with this they can choose to shoot you instead. They can never... When you move a unit, they can never shoot that unit. They go into Overwatch, and it means that if they see anybody else moving, then they will shoot. I don't think I've ever really played with this, but it just... I don't like it. It doesn't sound good in my opinion. Aiming angles. Units receive an aim bonus the closer they are to flanking an enemy. Yes. This is good in my opinion. So you don't have to fully flank the enemy in order to be able to shoot them. That makes sense in my mind. So I like this. Mind hates matter. Genetically modified soldiers cannot undergo side testing. Gifted soldiers can never receive genetic modifications. I'm not going to put this on. It wouldn't really matter because I don't like genetic modifications anyway. But I'm hoping to use some of them to show you what they are. So I don't want to have this ruin things then. I already have difficulty getting the psionic aliens. Getting my troops to be psionic, so I don't want this complicating matters. A few more things. I am not going to have either of these. These are DLC small mission paths, and I have played through both of them, and they are quite nice. But they have few problems. This one is this one gives you psionic soldiers. Like it is guaranteed that you get a psionic soldier from this mission path, and that is cheating in my mind. And I think it's 3 missions long or 2 missions long. I don't really care for it. And this one, the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but you get a free soldier from this, first of all. Then you get a possibility of capturing a certain type of alien faster than normally, which can give you a boost to your research. And you get a butt ton of resources from one of the missions. I also think that it can cause quite a lot of panic and destruction if you fail that mission, but yeah, they just give you so much if you manage to do them, to the point that I think it's unfair. So I'm not going to take either of these. But if you are playing this for yourself, if you have never played them, or if you have never played this game, then sure, these are fun. Especially for your first playthrough, I recommend picking these. Because they are exciting. They are exciting the first time when you don't know what can happen, and suddenly these mission patch starts and you're like, holy heck, I suddenly need to do something like this. I've never done something like this, and it's amazing if you manage to do it, but like I said, I have played through this game like 6, 7, 8 times. Maybe even 9 times. So now I just see these as free resources. And like, that's not fun, that's cheating. Anyway, I have talked about anything other. I have not started the game yet, and the video is already 50 minutes long. Let's start. Of course, we get a nice cutscene beginning. Sets up the game, and I'll be silent while this goes on.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Did I say it that I absolutely love this game? Because I do. It's amazing. This is a fantastic game. You should totally go and play it. So, we have a base, and now we can choose where it is, and each of these gives us different bonuses. North America makes our aircrafts and aircraft weapons cheaper and easier to build. Europe gives us cheaper laboratories and workshops. Laboratories are used to speed up your research, and workshops make your, when you build stuff, it's cheaper, basically. So you can have more laboratories and workshops. Asia just gives you... Oh, no, wait. Okay, so Asia gives you... again, it makes stuff cheaper, it makes the foundry projects and officer training school and things cost less. Foundry projects are improvements that you can research or produce for your equipment, and your ships, your aircraft, your weapons, armors, and everything else. Office training schools gives you also passive upgrades. They increase your squad size, how many troops you can have in your in a mission, and improve their healing and such. South America, when you autopsy aliens and interrogate them, they are completely instantly. And Africa gives you 30% more funding, so more money to buy anything that you wish. North America, it's fine. I really don't think it's a good first pick, because at the start you don't need that many aircraft, and you can't even get more or different weapons for them, so this is totally useless at the beginning. Towards the end, when you have more aircrafts and different weapon types, you need to produce plasma cannons and whatnot, then this starts to become useful, but it never really is that good. So I don't recommend ever picking this as your first bonus. Europe, this is nice. Again, I'm not really sure if this is a good first pick, but it's certainly not, it's not terrible. It allows you to get workshops and laboratories quicker, so that's fine, but they are not necessary at the beginning either. This is probably a good thing, good bonus that you can get all of these bonuses during the game, but this is probably a good one to get fairly quickly if you are going for any continent bonus. Asia, this is the one that I'm going to go with. It gives you cheaper foundry projects and officer training school stuff, and foundry projects are really nice because they give you upgrades. They are just upgrades to your existing stuff, like you have better weapons, you have better armor, you can have more bullets in your weapons, you can have all sorts of cool stuff, and I quite like this. Still perhaps not the best, but I think these two are perhaps on par with each other. So these are both really useful to have at some point at least. And especially if you are going for a run where you want to research everything and do all the foundry projects because they give you achievements, and achievements are best, this is probably quite important for that. South America, autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. This is surprisingly very good. This is like amazing. This is really good, because performing autopsies and interrogations is a good way to get you can get more research. It's a good way to get research credits, which make researching other stuff easier. And if you want to go sciencey way, you know, if you want to boost your science, then this is the thing to get. Unlike this one, you'd think that having cheaper laboratories would make you a really good researcher, but no. If you want to research, pick this one, and this is really good, along with Africa, because it just gives you more money and then you can buy more stuff. So these two are the best. Which one is the better? Certainly this one is more versatile, because you have more money and then you can do more stuff, but this is really good too. So for your first time, or any time really, pick any of these. For your first time, probably pick this one, because you just get more money and you can do more stuff. But yes, I said I'm going to go with Asia, so that's what I'm going to do.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
So this is the mission briefing. Whenever you go for a mission, you get this window telling you what your objectives are. Usually it's neutralize all hostile targets, like 90% of the time. Only this is a special mission. Even then you need to kill everyone. And small mission brief, aliens are abducting people, yada yada yada, tips and information. Let's go! And by the way, this first episode is going to be longer than other episodes just because I had this long talk in the beginning.
You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
So welcome to the game, everyone. This is XCOM, Enemy Within. And how this game works is me remembering the buttons. Is that you have your units here. We start with 4 soldiers. Eventually you can have up to 6 guys in a mission at a time. And each unit has 2 action points, these things over here. And they have 6 hit points each, because they are rookies. And it's a good thing that nobody had 5 hit points rolled for them. I'm pretty sure that the random stats can give you just 5 hit points, and maybe 7 if you are really lucky. But this is the default for this difficulty. So anyway, they have 2 action points, and they can use these action points to either move or fire. You can move once, or you can move twice, which is dashing. And obviously if you dash, then you can do anything else afterwards, because you have no more action points. If you move once, then you can fire, and if you fire before moving, that instantly ends your turn. If you do any action other than move, then your turn ends instantly. All of our guys also carry grenades and assault rifles, so they can shoot with those. They also have pistols, so when you shoot with your assault rifle and you run out of ammo, you can always change to your sidearm, and hopefully it's enough to kill aliens. So let's get moving. An important thing in this game is to keep your guys in cover. You see these shields appear here. That indicates that they are in cover. If it's a full shield, like it's completely colored, then that means it's full cover and gives you more defensive bonuses. If it's half shield like this one, then it means that you are in low cover and you will get only a small defense bonus. And this unit has a really high movement stat, which is excellent. So this guy is moving over here, and he can't do anything else because I used both of my actions for that. You are going to run over there. And I will explain things as it go. If you are looking at these meltings, I will explain them once we find them. So now... oh, you can still move. Come over here. So there's nothing that these guys can shoot at, so I'm going to put them on Overwatch, which means that if an alien comes within their line of sight, they will try to shoot at them. Alternately, I could make them hunker down, which gives them even more defense and immunity to critical hits, but they don't see as far and they can't shoot them. So they are overwatching, hopefully shooting any aliens that come over here. The aliens didn't appear yet, so let's move forward. Still nothing.
Will do.
Move over here. Here's a nice tip for you if you decide to play this game. Always, always, always
On the move.
move. If you only move with one movement point, always move all of your units before deciding to do before overwatching or anything like this, because for instance I moved this guy over here and this guy over here. If this guy would have spotted aliens, I might have decided to make this guy go on Overwatch or shoot the aliens, and since this guy only used one action point, I could have ran him backwards or anything I would have wanted to. So it's important not to just spend all your action points and then finding aliens and then you can't do anything. Make sure you always have the opportunity to either retreat or overwatch or shoot at the aliens, and that's a good way to keep you guys alive. Oh. Sound indicating that's melt in this area. Ah, so here's some melt.
Hey, you hear anything?
And sometimes the game gives you these things. That's an indication that there's aliens over here somewhere. Because they're making noises, my guys happen to hear them. And this is meld. Meld is a resource that you can collect.
Visual on the goods.
You have to collect it within a certain time frame or it will deactivate and you can't collect it.
It's been secured.
But luckily I got this one, so I got 10 meld and it is used to do some neat stuff later in the game.
I'm on the
We
move.
can't use it yet, we have to research what it is first. There's a full cover over there.
Roger that. Positive enemy contact.
So there's some aliens. These are sectoids, the most basic aliens. They have rather weak weaponry, they don't have much HP, but they do have some nasty abilities. And I have a 40% chance to hit him. And even if I hit him, it's possible that I don't kill it. So I don't think that I am going to shoot here. I'm going to go in Overwatch instead. I'm going to run this guy over here. I could move him over here and then hunker down. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. So I'm bringing this guy over here. He can't even see that alien, but this other alien that run over here somewhere is probably going to come over here. So I could Overwatch and hopefully kill them, but I'm instead going to hunker down because that's only a low cover. So there's a reasonable chance that the aliens would have hit him if they tried to shoot at him, and I want to keep him safe and sound for now. I'm going to move you over here and Overwatch. Just in case if the aliens decide to charge at me. This one trying to shoot. Luckily he misses.
Over here.
The other alien didn't do anything. Interesting. They are probably overwatching, but I am going to take the risk and move over here.
Heading to that location.
Still don't know where the alien is. But this is actually full cover, so I can just overwatch over there. I'm going to bring you here and overwatch with you two. And you are going to take a pot shot against this sectoid. A miss.
Negative damage.
Not surprising, it wasn't a great chance to hit anyway. I am afraid to move into this room because I believe that there's going to be more aliens over there. So instead, I'm just going to move over here.
Heading to that location.
Open the door and overwatch. And we'll see if the aliens decide to do something. So it's using special ability instead of shooting at me. The aliens can use psionic abilities, and this one is mind melding, so it buffed the other sector that was somewhere over there. The other sector gets more hit points, it gets more hit rating, I think. But if I manage to kill this alien, then the other one will die instantly too. So that's a weakness in their power. Missed again, that's fine.
No way that just happened.
I'm going to move you
Heading
over
there
here.
now.
25% chance, holy heck. I could throw a grenade, which will kill that alien. The unfortunate thing about that is, if I throw a grenade, then it will also destroy the corpse and everything else the alien has. It is certain damage, the grenade cannot miss, and it will kill this alien and the other one too, but I will lose everything that they have basically, and I don't really want that. So we'll move you over here and put you on Overwatch. If I'm, you know, if this goes on for a while, then I'm probably just going to throw the grenade. If I can't kill them with my assault rifles, then I'll have to throw the grenade. He seems to be content on just buffing the other alien. The other alien doesn't do anything. Probably because they are just... Oh, he's just overwatching over here. But since we can see each other, it's completely fine. More bot shots. A hit. Unfortunately, it didn't kill it. Which is a real shame. And... try shooting you with a pistol. I don't want to waste my assault rifle ammunition because I just need to do 1 point of damage, so might as well try. It's a miss.
Missed.
I'm probably going to lose the other meld because I don't know where it is. But then again, I also don't need it right now, so it's completely fine. You are going to overwatch and you are going to overwatch. And they are still doing the same thing. Interesting. I'd have thought that they would try to do something else right about now, but this is fine. Shoot with the pistol, finish him off. No.
I'll get him next time.
Also, pistols can't run out of ammunition, so you can keep shooting them with pistols if you want to.
Damn it.
More Overwatch. They really aren't going to do anything else, huh? Oh, well, hello. There's another group of sectoids. Shoot it. Ah! No dice.
Weapons free.
Well, this suddenly got a bit more complicated. Would you please kill the alien? No.
Adjusting sights.
Well, now this guy has to move to support the others. Yeah! Good. He managed to hit the alien, so now they both die because they were mind melded. Ha! Clumsy aliens.
Position confirmed.
Bring him over here. Oh, he has a pretty good chance of hit. Kill him. Yes!
X-ray
A
neutralized.
nice hit, rookie. And you can actually come over here. And overwatch in case the other alien decides to charge at us. And this is the first mission, so this is pretty easy. There's only these 4 aliens. On harder difficulties, I think there's 6.
Solid copy.
But since we are playing on normal, it's only 4.
It's killing time.
I'm going to have both of you overwatch. And
Good to go.
I'm going to have you come over here and also overwatch. Oh, you still have the pistol. Dang it. Forgot changing the assault rifle.
What the hell was that?
Aliens. Yeah. No, he didn't hit anyway, so
Shot failed to connect.
that's fine. Oh. He decided to overwatch too. It's Battle of Overwatches. Now comes the question. Yeah, you can all see him, so... Ah, can't reach him. I'd have hoped to throw the grenade and destroy his cover, but unfortunately that is not a thing that I can do.
Running.
You come over here and prepare to flank him. So now I can't move without him taking a shot against me. So 35, 25. So you have the best chance to hit, so you will try. No dice.
Oh, shot wide.
You probably shouldn't overwatch because you're not going to hit anyway, but go for it. Open the door. You are going to overwatch too. This is silly. What's with these aliens just constantly overwatching? Usually they are more aggressive than this. Ah, yes. Good shot, rookie.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
And by the way, since I did the mission, I completed the mission before the other mechanism turned off, exploded, whatever, I automatically get it even though I didn't even find it. So that's fine. We killed all the aliens, excellent, we didn't lose anybody, fantastic, and we got both of the medals. So good all around. And now we get to fly back in our Sky Ranger.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Yeah, say no to aliens. Aliens are bad.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Well, thank you, Officer Bradford. This is our base.
Excellent work, Commander. I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of the meld substance without any casualties.
Well, thank you, Dr. Wallen.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
I will give it in the next episode. So yes, this episode is already long enough, so I'm going to end it here, and in the next one we are going to take a look at the base, we are going to assign research and possibly build something. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next episode.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.